Hello and welcome to the USI Tech presentation. We're going to cover three key areas: Forex, Bitcoin packages and the affiliate program. So what is USI? We are a technology company that has specialized for many years in the development of automated trading software. Who are USI? USI is Unit Software Intelligence. We've got João Felipe Fernandes Saravino, who is a 65% shareholder. He's been working with clients now since 2007 with a very strong track record, and he's created over 100 expert advisors in the past 20 years. Ralph Gold is a director and shareholder. He has managed and traded for numerous VIP clients over the past 3 years, producing results consistently and providing them with a good return on investment. A programmer with experience of over 20 years, he has worked for a number of clients, including banks. He'll be in charge of all the programming and the regular updates. Every day, shares, resources and foreign exchanges worth almost $5.3 trillion change hands, often and in the blink of an eye. Not only humans, but also highly intelligent software systems generate fantastic profit opportunities on the market. In the last 8 years, more than 100 software versions have been developed by us and successfully tested in practice and in live trades. That's why USI are not only developing software for corporations and VIP customers, they have decided to bring the latest trading software technology to the masses, the likes of you and I. Which brings us on nicely to Bitcoin. Welcome to the cryptocurrency world of USI Tech and Bitcoin. This has been since the 1st of April 2017. We have set new standards. Well, what is Bitcoin? For those that you don't know, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, a digital currency in which encryption techniques are used to regulate the generation of units of currency and verify that the transfer of funds operating independently of a central bank. In other words, you can send money from peer to peer without using a bank. So basically you are the bank. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and today it's the world's most recognized and highly valuable. In fact, Bitcoin today is more valuable than a troy ounce of gold. The history, well, it started in 2008 by the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, and they released the open source software in 2009. The history was made on the 22nd of May 2010 when Laszlo Haines made the first real-world transaction by buying 2 pizzas in Jacksonville, Florida for 10,000 Bitcoin. Had he have actually foregone that and hung on to his Bitcoin, he would have realised actually each one of those pizzas cost him $6 million each. A Norwegian guy named Koch bought 5,000 Bitcoins for $27, 150 Norwegian crowns in 2009. And today it's worth over 5 million. When he went to look at his account, he thought, I realised I've got some Bitcoins. He checked and basically had enough to buy his flat in Norway. So what about the future of Bitcoin? Well, economists and even investment banks predict Bitcoin may hit 2,000 to 4,000 US dollars mark as a very conservative estimate. And potentially looking further ahead, that it could hit the $500,000 to $1 million mark, according to respected sources. So it's in use, and other countries now, for instance, recently Japan have legalized and recognized Bitcoin, along with Russia. Venezuela have actually used it as a main currency now. So it's pretty much in the fore. The value of cryptocurrency is increasing rapidly, and more than 100% increase in value in the last 12 months. Experts predict Bitcoin expenditure of more than 400% in the next 1 to 2 years. It's trading well over 20 billion as market capitalization at the moment. It's massive. Now, the thing is, Bitcoin has been endorsed by Bill Gates, also by Richard Branson, and even by Ben Bernanke, the former head of the Fed in America. But you may also know that America hasn't had a great relationship with Bitcoin because obviously they've tried to license it. And it's an open source thing, and it pretty much goes against the grain what Bitcoin is. It's meant to be private and confidential between individuals, and that's why it's caused a bit of a problem. But you can see all three people have endorsed it, and if you go to YouTube, you will see videos of each one of these people saying, yep, how great it is. Bitcoin's global acceptance is enormous and growing every day. There are ATMs, there's over 1,000 ATMs now that you can pay in and draw out the equivalent of Bitcoin. And you can even carry Bitcoins around your neck on a little thumb drive. And most people keep them in the phone by ways of an e-wallet. If you're not too au fait with Bitcoin, we do have a solution for that. Paul von Wilderath. Okay, you can purchase Bitcoin package in Bitcoins, which is equivalent to 50 euros, or that's about 715 South African rand. And you'll receive approximately 1% per working day, Monday to Friday that is. And it could be 0.75 or it could be as much as 1.25 along that area. So approximately 1%. So we would see that your return on capital will be 140% over that period. So some of the key things here to note are your advert link. So once you get your free link, then you can change your referral link, which I recommend you do, because initially they'll give you numbers. Change it to something you can recognize. That's the first thing I'd recommend. So on the dashboard, I'd go here and change your advertisement link, and everything's transparent. Every transaction is recorded. What I will say is, if you go to settings, I'd make sure that your automatic purchase of packages is on. So automatically it will purchase another package for you. To buy a package, you will go onto the shop. Then you've got three mechanisms for doing it. Bitcoin, to pay for you, or through Payzer. Once you've clicked on that, you've got 15 minutes to actually make the payment. So for instance, if I was going to use the Bitcoin wallet, it gives me a Bitcoin wallet address, or I can scan it in using the QR code. It tells me what the price is, including the 3% mining fee. And then you click I have read and accepted the information. Once you've made the transfer, you click here to confirm. I'm not going to do that now, but as you can see, you've got 15 minutes to do so. That's the Bitcoin wallet. By way of example, if you've got 20 Bitcoin packages, that would cost about 1,000 euros or 14,300 rand. And after about 140 days, we would say you would get 1,400 euros back, which is 20,030 euro South African rand back. So in other words, 1,400 euros or 20,030 rand. Not a bad return over 140 days. There are purchase limits. You can only purchase 200 Bitcoin packages a day, 400 in a week, in a month 500, and a maximum of 2,000 Bitcoin packages. So you get a daily payment, which is essentially your return on capital. You can withdraw daily, so whatever's in your returns and your commissions you can pull out. There are a couple of ways of doing that. The most popular one is Payzer. Commissions and returns can be immediately used to purchase new packages. You can repurchase with whatever's in your wallet. The results are a highly profitable compound effect, and more about that later on. Here we see an example of 20 packages which cost €1,000, and when they generate 1%, essentially, as you see here, after day 5, there's enough in the kitty to buy another pack. Can you see that? We've now, instead of 20 packs, we've got 21 packs, and that'll be paying out 1%. Can you see the compounding effect? Here's it extended. 260 is the number of working days in a year. So if we started with €1,000, which is 20 packs, you can see down here that eventually you'd have 120 packages and €6,000. So approximately 6 times in that period using the compound. That's if you didn't withdraw any money. That's just the pure compounding of it. Here's another example. I apologise, it's in German, but we'll go through the calculator later on. So with 50 packages over 250 days, essentially you would accrue 9.75 bitcoins over that period, and that would be the daily return. So if we did 200 over the same period, that would be 39 bitcoins, almost 40 bitcoins. And 2,000, well, that would be almost 400 bitcoins over the same period, 250 days. So the affiliate program. From the beginning, what's important is that the first 2 levels are opened up to you, in as much as once you come on board and you get a package, this is open to you, the first 2 levels. Now if you get a Forex license, it will open up all 12 levels. That's up to level 8 is 3%, and then further on down it's 1%. That's pretty powerful. But what's really generous is people can start for free and then start recommending people, and they'll get paid out on the commissions if people buy the packages, which I think is very generous. Here's the 3x3 matrix, but technically it's actually a 3x12 matrix. It's 3 wide by 12 deep. For all those that know your base 3 counting, so 3 to the 0 is 1, 3 to the 1 is 3, 3 to the 2 is 9, 3 to the 3 is 27, 81 and so on. So obviously they're multiples of 3 here. Now what does happen is you'll get spillover from, because once these top 3 are filled, then you've got to start on the next row. But people above you, when they fill their rows up, it will spill over, and you will get paid out on the spillovers. So it's important that almost straight away, all your loved ones, even if they get the free account, is lock them in early on, because that means there'll be people building under them. Can you see that? Lock them in early on the free account, and then bring them in. Sooner they do that, the better, because what's happening is it's going to go down and down. So let's say there's me, and I put one of my family members there, but let's say I waited a bit. It could be somewhere down here by the time it fills up. Can you see how if you leave it time-wise, then you're going to miss out? So yeah, get as many free people as you can to lock them in, because these levels fill up. I had a conversation today. One of the guys said, "Oh, there's somebody underneath me. I've not put them there." Well, it's one of my spillovers. Hope that's clear. Here's the dashboard. I'll go into that because this one's in German. Don't be doing that. So register now and take part in an international business opportunity, with the exceptions of profit and the potential. Our software license, it's now possible for anybody to trade in a very highly complex Forex market, with a minimum of €1,000 broker account, making it accessible to the masses at a €600 license. So basically with that €600 or £8,550 license, then it means you can trade a minimum of €1,000. So it's a low lifetime license fee, so you only pay €600 once, which is £8,550. No monthly payments, and once you're qualified, you remain qualified for life. Qualified members earn on all 12 matrix levels from day one. You receive €12.50, that's £178 commission from all your indirect members. That's not the ones you've directly connected with, but anybody indirectly that actually purchases a license, then you'll receive €12.50 for that as a one-time commission. Up to 12 levels state, that's quite powerful. The result of automated trading offers excellent profit opportunities to anybody. Now, the result, an automated trading system that offers excellent profit opportunities for everyone, with more than 8 years of design and experience under its belt. Our offer consists of a lifetime software license for trading in the Forex market, coupled with continuous upgrades for software optimization. Here's our trading partner, Royal Way. So basically, if you can read the small print there, effectively it's a broker account, so it's not owned by the company, it's a broker account, so that means the money is yours, not the company's. And it is monitored by ASIC, which is, as we'll see later on, is the regulatory authority for this company. So in other words, it's protected. So it's licensed by the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, ASIC, and has an Australian Financial Services license, and that's a license number there. It uses an MT4 trading platform, as an example of MetaTrader 4. Those who are used to trading will be used to this. And of course you get daily email notifications. With maximum risk reduction in a high risk market based on medium and long term strategies of continuous changes of winning, in the past up to 150% per year. And here's an example of, if you go to this URL here, give me a while to copy that down. I'll click on it so you can see it. This is a summary of the trading accounts. So let's just pick one here. Now all the floating profit and losses in minus, because obviously they've got margin in play. But you can see here the balance, the analysis and the orders. A few losses there, but the overview is they've made a profit and it's a real account. That's the actual profit there. So they work on small margins but over a long period of time, which is steady, and you can go into this anytime and check yourself. Our trading software has unique algorithms based on currency pairings, and there's some great videos of the founder, who's a bit of a genius, explaining at length his unique trading algorithm and strategies. So welcome to USI, transform your life.